Okay, so we're live here on YouTube now. Let me go get us live on. Come on now. I'm gonna hopefully get comments too on our go live to start the event. Okay, no video. All right. No. Turn around, turn around. Okay. And go on. All right. It's working. Now we have to get this so that I can be looking at both cameras at the same time. Otherwise it gets really weird. Really weird. Really fast. This is strange that I'm doing this. Okay. Here we are. Hello. All right. Ready. Okay. It's kind of okay. I don't know, it's not perfect, but it's gonna be okay. Comments will appear here. Okay, guys, I should be getting comments this time around. Yay! Hi, Tia. First comment on Facebook. I have comments. That was horrible. It was like flying blind last week. How are we doing, guys? I am in a weird angle, I think, but I don't care. I do not care. What's going on? Oh, hi, Erin. Hi. All right. So funny. I was thinking of you because I wanted to say, well, let's do staying close first. Sherry, hi, Sherry. Hey, Dee, hey, Gail. Yay. This is so fun. Yay. I'm so tired. I'm like giddy. I am so flipping tired. Oh, my Lord. Wait, let me just, here we go. This is fun. Let's actually do this. Hello. Hi, Lori. Let's see, Paulina. I think it could be a little more light. It looks like it's a little dim, perhaps. I don't know. Let me see. Christine, hi. You're back from Florida. Ooh, that's too much. Too much. Okay. You know what? I like that. That's okay. Hi. Stop by Tuesday for a reading with Grace. Yes, Grace is at the shop on Tuesdays, 12 to 5-ish. She's doing really good, getting good reviews. And I have to say, I'm impressed. 16 years old. The last time I had a young person besides my own kids who have been in and out of the shop doing different. Derek used to do chair Reiki, $5 sessions. I had Daisy there a few times doing some mediumship. Jen has read Roman for quite a while. These are teenagers. I do not, I would never have a teenager on Saturday doing a full reading, despite the talent. I don't think that it's appropriate, and I really believe that a 40-year-old woman going through a divorce is not to get schooled. I don't care how psychically adept they are by someone she could have given birth to. So I'm like, now we're gonna. All my readers are over 35, but mentoring and giving young people an opportunity to read for the public, I think that's great. $5 readings work out well for that. It was a fucking hideous week, Erin. Stacy, hi, Julia. Becky. Ankle's good. Great. Okay, good. Erin, it was because I don't know how many new people came in today. I feel like it feels like it's been like a 12-day week, and it's Friday. I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But then I work all the rest of the time too. It doesn't stop. But in fact, I've been down in the shop most nights for the past few weeks until about 10, 11 o'clock at night. And then Wednesday, I think I was reading till midnight. Yeah, it's been a challenge. It's been good. No complaints. Don't want it to stop. Knock on wood. But it's been a lot of people going through a lot of things, and a lot of Aries women. So many Aries women in the store. And here's the funny thing about the readings. When there even were readings, it wasn't always readings, which is new women, new people at the shop, and many were Aries, females. They were all there because of somebody else, either a boss, a coworker, a husband, a kid. Somebody who wasn't doing the right thing, just drove them over the edge. I think it was like go to Talisman or go to the bar. So it was good they chose my shop, I think. Been a week. Hi guys, Eric. Hi Sandy, how you doing? So yeah, Aries. Paulina. Yes, Paulina. My newsletter, which just came out, it's on the Talisman and Cauldron page where you are. Just cursor down like three. Hey Karen. You'll see, and then all the reading stuff is in the newsletter. Everything. Just go down past all my big long blurb there that I always start off with, and the reading schedule and who's here and when I read and how I read. Everything is there. Okay. Oh my God. Why do I keep the glasses off when I can't see without them? Hey, Kat. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I cannot believe the sales. I again, so grateful. But you're welcome, Paulina. And if you want, sign up for a newsletter too. I mean, it's always posted on the newsletter. It's on the Facebook page. I am still on a ban. I'm using China's sign-in to be here right now as a Facebook administrator. And I've been using her to post on my wall. I think I'm on day 13. I'm heading down. I'm past the midway point now. But I was Facebook jailed for saying something on someone else's post as a reply to a reply, where someone was saying, it was a post with like, what really gets you angry? And I forget what I said, but then someone posted later on, like people who throw their garbage on the ground, especially face masks. And that was it for me, because I was like, I am going to throat punch the next person who throws a face diaper in front of my store. My people do not do that, by the way, okay? My people are not doing that, but just random people, grocery store, at least the rubber gloves stopped. That was ridiculous there for a while. But it's medical waste. I don't want to touch it, and I have to. So I'm out there with paper towels or whatever, sticks, trying to get it in the garbage can. And it's just ridiculous. Pick up the crap. That just got that. But it took 3 seconds, literally, no one reported me. It took 3 seconds, boom, 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 and it was like, you are banned. It's like, your post violated Facebook standards. I'm like, wait a minute. All those posts about punching a Nazi, and you're going to get on me for saying this? I mean, come on, I didn't even name a person. I'm just a random, right? We're all about violence against Nazis, which I'm not saying you should punch a Nazi. Punch him hard. But, give me a break. So that was that. Then prior to that, I did a post about the Amish and puppy milling, and just posted like, I fucking hate the Amish, I do. I do hate them. And that got me a hate speech ban. And then prior to that, I posted a picture of a meme with a naked African starving child, and something about poverty. That got me banned for child porn, I think. Something nudity. I'm like, whoa, let's not go there. So yeah, it's not been good. That's my Facebook wild ride. And you have been banned on Facebook though, really. Are you living? Are you really posting? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Yeah, I know. I should. I tried the backup account thing, but you know what? I've got like 4,000 friends, 2,000 friends, 7,000. You can't add only so many friends. So it's kind of I tried. I was like, this is dumb because I can only invite so many friends to refriend me, and I can use the Facebook account. Pretty much everyone who's my friend is also following me on the shop page, and thank God China's an administrator, so I'm good. I know. It was ridiculous though. It was. Like, God. Well, I'll tell you something, and this is my natural color hair. Okay, really, I am blonde. inside and out. It's nuts. Because someone asked me right after I got off my second to the last band with the Amish thing. They were like, so Laura, I wrote back, like, I'm back, bitches, and yeah, here I am. Did my post, and someone like, what happened? Why were you banned? Literally was in the process of writing in the comments, oh, I just wrote that I fucking hate the Amish. I'm like, oh dear God, what's wrong with me? I'm like, delete that. Never hit send. So otherwise I would have been the quickest back, and I'm gone again. At least I lasted a few weeks, but wow, that was not bright. Nellie, come here. Nellie, come here. Come here. No, here's your back. The animals. So that's my story. Anyways, I know, Erin, you're pretty much a rebel over there too. No, Facebook is watching, Stacy. Facebook at this point, there's algorithms, and once you hit those once, they're just looking for keywords at that point. Hate, punch. Hate is a big one. You hear the word hate will set off everything. Hello, baby. What are you doing? One of my good friends was saying that one time when he was being mad, I said I was gonna kill him, I guess. Like, Laura, I said, if anyone thinks I'm gonna kill the bird, huh? Wow, okay. What'd I say? What? Hi. Hi. Hello? Totally offended. What? You say hi, everyone likes you. Everyone likes looking at you. You say hi? So I was asking, Orlando is 15 years old. He was an allergy bird. I'm his second owner. I got him when he was 7. One of the kids in the family had him. He was well cared for. He's never been a feather picker. Obviously, but one of the kids developed a strong allergy, and cockatiels have an enormous amount of dust that they secrete daily. Lots of dust. It's a white powder, and many people, if they have bird allergies, forget it. Cockatoos are off the agenda. Huh. We had a rocky start, me and you. It was about 6 months before I could get this bird on my finger. He's not my first parrot. But he bit the crap out of me for about 6 months. He really prefers men. Loves my son. I mean, he's great. I think you use a pet loosely with a parrot. They are like a 5-year-old child with a cat mentality and sort of an evil scientist brain. So it's not, they're not, what? That actually was very accurate. It was way truthful. What? Anyway, hi. What? And cat. Really? You know what, cat? I bet I'm on that list too. I really can't afford to do this again. So yes, and they're loud, as you know from weeks back when he wouldn't stop screaming and I was losing my mind. My friend Anna Maria was like, stop, you really can't say you're going to effing kill the bird. I'm like, you know what? You hear that sound for like hours on end, it could make anyone want to lose their mind. Huh. Yeah. But they know what they're saying. Everyone's like, they're not just repeating words, I assure you. They know exactly what they're saying. And one of the things with my son, he tortures my kids, but he loves my youngest son. And what he'll do is he'll get up on his shoulder, especially when Roy is not in the mood, and he's there and he's on his shoulder. He'll lean over really close and go in his ear and just whisper like, asshole. And he's like, this bird just called me an asshole, Mom. And I'm like, well, yeah, probably. Huh. You do that? You do that? Kiss, kiss. Kiss, kiss. Okay. Ah. If you were a man, I'd probably marry you with that attitude. Greta. All right. So anyway, that's my story. What else is going on in the store? What else is happening out in the big world? A lot of frustration. A lot of people feeling very stuck at the moment. I'm telling you now that we are going to see a massive energy flow, like like lava out of a volcano. I mean, it's gonna move fast in many ways. It's trickling now. It's starting now, where I'm seeing people very spur of the moment. Like, I just gave my notice. I just walked off my job. I just filed for divorce. I'm moving to New Orleans. I'm like, yeah, I'm moving here. I'm moving. I'm like, wow, really? What? Nope, screw it. I'm gonna stay with my sister till I figure it out. I'm gonna go stay with this one till I figure it out. I'm just bringing a U-Haul and leaving the rest for the landlord. I don't care. I'm like, wow. And and not mad or bad, just done, tired, and I'm out of here. Taking transfers, taking new jobs. Pretty cool stuff, actually. Lots of babies being born, which is always fun. Uh, Weddings, I'm watching Facebook because with COVID and the mask, now we're seeing weddings again, and those are great watching those get posted. What else? But I want to say too, even with the housing market, we're going to see that flip very fast, very dramatically. There's going to be a flood of evictions. There's going to be a flood of foreclosures. I don't say this happily. I'm just saying they're going to happen. Forbearance is not forgiveness, and the bank always wins. It's like the house when you're gambling. The house always wins. The banks will get their money or get the property. They don't just say, oh, okay. It's just not going to work like that. So we're going to see a lot of apartments come available. We're going to see a lot of houses become available. And all of this, even the mortgages. And the reason I say that is because the forbearance on the mortgages, they just get back ended on the mortgage, and the interest piles up. So no, it's not going to be like that. So I don't know. I think we're gonna see some shit going down. I also want to encourage people to start stocking up on canned vegetables and just buy an extra couple cans of Ford. I'm telling you, I made a Ford. I'm not trying to sort of scare, but just grab a couple extra cans of green beans, corn, carrots, just canned vegetables. Powdered milk would be a bad idea. Have a couple of boxes of that. Put a loaf of bread in the freezer or two. We're going to see food prices start escalating now as part of inflation. Now that was predicted for me, and about 6 years ago, 7 years ago, we were at the shop. A bunch of us were over in the Monroe shop, and this absolutely gorgeous man walks in. I think I talked about this last week, so I'm sorry to repeat myself, but there are some new people here. And he was looking around. His girlfriend was into this stuff, and he wasn't. But he was looking at books, looking at this, and like, what do you do? And he says, oh, I'm a stock advisor. I advise big companies where to invest their money. And we're joking, and Jamie's like, oh, wish we invest our money. And he's like, are you serious, or are you joking? And I'm like, no, we're serious. I'm serious. Where do we invest the money? And he was like, anything to do with food preservation, canning, production, all that whole industry. And he said the reason is because there's going to be more drought. There was a flood in the breadbasket, rendered a lot of the ground pretty much sterile, and then you add a drought on top of that. Because you're going to see bread going up dramatically. You're going to see shortages. You're going to see milk at like $10 a gallon. Get ready for it. He goes, not now. This is like a 7-year projection, and here we are 7 years later, and we're projecting it. Add to that truckers being on strike and skeletal staffs still in most of the warehouses, and that's something silly. But I went to Popeyes every Sunday. My treat is a little 3-piece box of Popeyes. They didn't have mashed potatoes. They didn't have dressing. They didn't have. It's a few weeks in a row now. They didn't have, and they're like, we just don't have it. We don't. It's truckers aren't bringing it through. There's a shortage. There's no. It's like, Half the food on the menu isn't available. That's just Popeyes. So go figure. Iced coffee is my new favorite thing. Let's see. Oh, paper towels. Now, it's a good time to buy now. But again, just buy a few cans. Just when you go, just put an extra few cans in the, in the cart. That's all. Hey, Quinn. So, Cosby being released, that was a big one. I read a little bit about that. Of course, it's killing me. I can't comment or post on this stuff. But that really was a defense team issue. That was a legal loophole that he walked on through. Gas is expensive and lumber, building houses, everything is, it's interesting. Thank you, Quinn. And yeah, so it's here we are. But I'm telling you, we're going to see a big switch come September, come the fall. You ready for it? A lot of things are going to be flowing. People who are feeling very stuck, you're not going to be feeling stuck for that long. And I cannot believe it's already July. It's already the beginning of July. We're halfway through the year. Technically, we've entered the dark half of the year. I mean, after midsummer, now the days begin very, very slowly, but every day, shave off a few seconds, solstice. So solstice is both one of my favorite after Imbolc. My very favorite is Imbolc. And also least favorite Sabbaths for that reason, because I just dread the dark. I dread the early nights. It's just not for me. So, yep, that's that. What else is going on in the news? There's so much going on. Issues. I think also because last year dragged. I mean, the first half of last year was so slow that, I haven't heard anything about Steve Judd, and in fact, I meant to go. Hey, Paul, how are you? I went to go look for him, and I got sidelined. I think I'll try tonight after we're done. I'll see if there's anything on his page or. I mean, he wasn't well, and I think he was devoting more of his time to private stuff and teaching. But lumber. Look at this. I'm reading the two. I got Facebook and YouTube here. I love Steve Judd as an astrologer. I think he made the mistake, and I need to take a page from this book too. Okay, he just posted recently. Oh, thank you so much. Getting too political, and I think I need to back off too a little bit because it gets tiresome. It really gets tiresome. It's just very hard to talk about current events without reflecting on what's going on, because it does play into the astrology, it does play into the general energy. And Facebook memories are a great thing because they show us where we were like 4 years ago, 8 years ago, and I was just as critical of 4 years ago than as I am now. I have always been critical of the government as a whole, as an unaffiliated voter. But but the hypocrisy, the abject hypocrisy that goes on in our politics, American politics, and global politics, it's maddening. It's so maddening. And little things make you want to pull your hair out. Like they banned straws. We're gonna heal the ocean. We ban straws, and then you find out that there are literally trenches, ocean trenches, filled with plastic nets, fishing nets, with sharks and all sorts of marine animals trapped in it, dead, skeletal. I mean, pull those out. There's tons of fishing nets but we're going to ban straws. I mean, really? That's the stuff that you just go, eh? Yeah. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. That's true. Hi, Sean. They can ban me, but they can't get rid of me. Oh, really? Another channel? Another astrologer? The Leo King has been making some noise too, getting very political. He's another one, but then people get really angry. So I don't want people getting angry at me. That's for sure. It is moronic. I'm looking at this. It is. It is. It's crazy. It's crazy. And like I said, we have a new ocean, which no one talks about. And there's just stupid shit. You know, the dogs in the White House thing when Biden was elected. Oh, thank God we have dogs in the White House. And you're like, that lasted 3 weeks, you know? Yeah, that was good. I'm always bashing something. You know me. Yeah. I'm no, not the Amish. Not the Amish. Everyone knows how I feel about the Amish. Everyone knows how I feel about the Amish. And I've been saying it for years though. The Tour de France, that was crazy. Yes. Oh my God. Well, how about all the sharks that are washing up too all over like New England? I mean, big ass sharks. And killer whales where there were never killer whales before. Now there's ancient Indian prophecy that talks about when the big fish swim where they never swam before. And that was also a big joke. This bird is killing me. There was a big joke back when they filmed Jaws that everyone was afraid to go in the water, and there were no sharks there. Like there were no great whites there. And hello, dear God. And my daughter Daisy's in Florida. I'm like, everything in Florida is geared to kill you. What are you doing? Why are you there? The ocean, you can't walk in the ocean. You can't go in past your ankles. Like, that's insane. I mean, the sharks are flipping up on land to grab you. It's nuts. Saw that. Saw that. Yeah. Yep. We talked about that last week, the building in Florida. Homeowners associations, that's going to change a lot of laws around home because they knew something was wrong with that building and people were paying homeowners dues. That's not going to be good. That's going to change laws right there. And probably get them sued. So, anyway, I don't know what else to talk about. It's nuts. People aren't sleeping again. That's been a big problem, including myself. And not tired either. Just can't turn off. Just seems like I don't know, on autopilot. Yep. Okay, Aaron over here on YouTube is saying they just evacuated another building in Miami-Dade. Great, great. Yep. I'm not even like, it's not even like laying in bed not sleeping. It's just not even able to like stop moving. I feel like a shark actually is moving through the house, just constantly going. Can't turn off. And I'm addicted to the news channels. I'm addicted to the news feeds. I just don't know, people. But why don't we do some readings? Why don't we read some cards here? See what's going on. All right. Good. I am one of those people, I can actually drink coffee and go right to bed. I can drink a big cup of coffee and just go right in. But caffeine doesn't hit me like that. That's what you need, Orlando. You need caffeine. Sure. What could possibly go wrong with that? He's just looking at the ice cubes. Oh, Bill Gates? um, I mean, Bill Gates, there was all about the Pedo Island there. Yeah. Yes, I've been drinking coffee since I was like 3. How many people out there would, I mean, it's a Italian Irish thing, but how many people got a little cup of coffee, with mostly milk and sugar in it? But my coffee and cinnamon crunch, cinnamon sugar, cinnamon sugar toast, cut in little triangles. Yeah, so fancy. But oh hi, oh yeah, oh, no, yeah, he's acting like a fool. You're right, Heidi. No, I was watching. Um, yeah, he's out partying with his bros there, looking like an idiot, looking like an idiot. You got coffee when you were little too, Aaron? You had our little cups of coffee, making us an addict from a very young age. It's all the good feelings that are associated with the coffee. That's the thing. All the happy memories of feeling grown up sipping your coffee at the breakfast table. So anyway, yeah, he's being a moron. Well, but everyone's revealing their true get comments. All right. Well, let's start with Aries. Let's just start with Aries. See what's what. I've just been pretty bitchy, so I don't know. Just don't know. All right, Aries, we have the World reversed. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Chariot reversed. We have the Star reversed. And we have the Ace of Wands. So because I love to teach tarot, the first thing that jumps out at me looking at these cards, and I do a 6-card spread, the situation, the 2 issues, the 2 most pressing issues, and then the outcome. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looking at major arcana cards, the World, the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, the Star. I mean, of the 6 cards, 4 are major arcana cards. So the tarot deck is made up of 22 major arcana cards and the 4 suits, which was like a playing deck card. So to have all of these here is pretty profound because the major arcana is like the chapter titles in a book. And when we see those in a reading, it's like there's like the big chapter, the big changes, big issues. And then the remaining pip cards or the minor arcana are the details, right? So we have the World reversed, whole new world upside down. Wheel of Fortune reversed. That's bad luck or stuck, okay? Two of Swords, rock in a hard place. What are you going to do? Chariot reversed, you're not going nowhere. Star reversed, a sense of hopelessness, right? But we have the Ace of Wands, which is a redeeming card that speaks to creative partnership and it's the apex creativity card. It can be a career card, but it's always about creativity and entrepreneurship. So I'm going to say right now, it looks like things might be for Aries feeling stuck, feeling trapped, feeling like, it's hit a wall. But again, your saving grace is always going to be your creativity. And I'm going to say, for having seen so many Aries, there is a, hey Patty, um, there she is. There's Anna Maria. Okay, stop. It really is about being tired of taking care of other people, dealing with other people, handling other people's shit, and just saying, you know what, I'm gonna just go be by myself for a while, or I'm gonna, you know, whatever hobby, whatever interest, I'm gonna focus on that. You know, I'm not gonna deal with this bullshit anymore. And it works out really well for Aries. Just take a break. Aries in general, really, I don't care how much they say that they're introverts. Say it all you want to, you're really not. Aries is not designed to be an introvert. I life may make you that way. Maybe you know, bad childhood, bad experience with people, but no Aries is meant to be introverted. It's the sign of the soldier, the warrior. You can't be a warrior of one. You know, come on, be real. You can't be a soldier of one. Dumb thought, actually. Where's the army? Just you, me, myself, and I. Okay, well, that'll work. No man is an island, Aries. No woman's an island. Give it up. Um, you stunted your growth with coffee, Aaron. That wouldn't work. I'm 5'9". I don't think so. Anyway, Paulina, yes, I do private readings. Check the newsletter. It's all there. Um, okay. I just one more clarifying card for Aries. Empress reversed. Woman out of power, not feeling well. Part of this could be just not feeling well. It could just be stuck, trapped. This idea of not able to do the things you want to do because you're not feeling well. Okay, that's another. All right, Taurus. I'm so happy to see the comments. You have no idea how bad that was last week. It's like talking to yourself in a mirror. Ridiculous. Still ridiculous, but it's less ridiculous when I see comments. All right, Taurus. Oh, before I go on, let me just say one more thing with the shop that was really tough and didn't lend to my general good mood. A rise in something that is a real thing, but child defiance disorder. It's if you've never seen it or read about it or know about it, you can't imagine it. It's not about a child being a brat. It's not about they won't listen. It's about a child, young person being absolutely out of control and violent and angry and bad. It's really a bad situation. I had a few people come in the shop for readings, and the readings were dismal. And what do? There's very little you can do. Thank you, Allie. Aw, Robin, happy birthday. Uh, Again, yeah, and I'm not trying to make anyone who's dealing with it. You have my heart. I am blessed. I have kids who wanted to go to school, wanted to be not people pleasers, but they certainly wanted to make me happy. And when I was struggling, made things easier for me and all that good stuff, you know. But man, I feel so bad because I've got people who can't get out of bad apartments, not because they couldn't afford to get out, but because their kid has done so much damage in the apartment that there's no point, you know. It's just they'll just tear up another one, and um, just terrible things, just terrible stuff. So that's something else. And if you know someone who's dealing with it, have compassion. Please have compassion, because it's not that they can't discipline their kid. It's not that that kid needs to be on Ritalin. It's a whole other sphere of behavior. And once hormones set in and puberty, but it starts young. It starts at 2, 3, 4. And I just beg of you, be compassionate with that, because those parents and it's usually a single mom trying to cope with it. Everyone abandons you. Nobody can babysit. You can never leave those kids with babysitters. You can never just relax. You can never just relax. It's constant calls at the school. It's just, I don't know. So just something to think about. That's all. And if you're not dealing with it, then be grateful. Just be grateful. Same way I feel the same way about the parents of trans kids. You know, there's a lot to deal with that. If you're not dealing with it, be grateful and don't make life harder on somebody else who is. Don't make it harder. There's no reason for that. You know, and I thank God not recently, but I've sat in readings with trans kids who are being kicked out of the house by their parents, who are couch surfing, living in their car. I have one woman, young woman, who is beautiful, just beautiful. I mean, she just dropped dead beautiful. College, and when she came out to her parents, her father punched her right in the face. I mean, it's not easy for these kids. It's and for some parents, it's extremely hard. Who love their kids, who want to be there for their kids, but you know, you have a daughter and then you have a son. It's not easy. But don't make it worse. Don't point. Don't stare. Don't look. Don't do anything to make it harder for people who are already going through something that if you're not going through it, then just be grateful and be helpful or get out of their way. That just makes me crazy. It's not from bullying, as far as I'm concerned. Posting about how you're only this or you're that. And what do you care? I don't care what you call yourself. You call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. I don't want to look at it. Okay, I don't want to look at whatever you've got, your private parts, keep them, but no one's doing that. I mean, that goes for everybody. I don't want to see anybody's parts. Keep all to yourself. I'm just like, everyone just, when did we lose our decency? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this is to everyone. Stop it. I don't care how many partners you have, or you poly, whatever you do it, but just do it behind closed doors. That's all. Some of it, that doesn't need to be shared. But anyway, that's not making it harder. I'm just, again, give me your pronouns. I'm using them. I don't. I think the only thing I probably struggle with is the furry or the fuzzies. That's the one that for me. Everyone's got their thing, right? That just they say, But people who dress up like animals, furry animals, and that's the one. That's the one thing that for me is like, well, that's all. Just, it's a whole other world. Whole other world. Okay, Taurus, let's read about you. And that's not judgment. That's just, I just wonder how you go there. One day you've got stuffed animals, and next day you're wearing a unicorn onesie, and then I guess you're off to the races. It's different world. Okay, Taurus, we have the moon. We have the Four of Swords reversed. There's some wonderful moms out there, Robin, and they all come to my shop, I swear. The parents who aren't supportive, I assure you, are not coming to my shop. I just get the kids. Oh God, one more thing, please. In my newsletter, in community events, I often will advertise for people who, for different reasons. And it's obviously free, but at Twin Peaks Therapy, we have a therapist, Dane. He is actually the lead therapist, the owner of the practice, and he specializes in this, in trans and LGBTQ, the whole. So I highly recommend they do take Husky, and I've referred quite a few people to the practice. They're wonderful there. So if you know someone that needs therapy in the Derby area, they're right on 34, about 5 minutes from my shop. So we plug them really quick too. Dear people, wonderful, great practice. Okay, so Taurus, we have the moon. We have the Four of Swords reversed. We have the King of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Six of Coins. And we have the Five of Swords. So, how do we put this peacock to mess together? The Moon. Well, first of all, the Moon and the Four of Swords reversed would speak to anxiety. Four of Swords reversed about something not yet known. So suspicions about something, Taurus. King of Cups, Seven of Cups, Six of Coins, Five of Swords. Well, one thing is somebody could be pregnant, Taurus. You might be thinking someone's pregnant, or perhaps if you're a Taurus thinking you're pregnant. That's here. That's a possibility. The other, and that's because the Six of Coins, well, it's a money card, it's also a baby card, ironically enough. It speaks to bonus and surprise. So it can be a pregnancy card. The other thing I would say it could be, give me a sec here, because these are really all over the place cards. Four of Swords reversed. Anxiety, not able to relax. Not sure what you want to do. Seven of Cups. It could be a card of the Five of Swords is going for health. It could speak to not sure about bringing legal charges to collect money. Yeah. Okay, so I picked a clarifying card. The Hangman reverse. So feeling you've been taken advantage of. Suspicions that someone's not going to pay you. That's one thing that I'd read that. Being suspicious that even though someone seems nice, they may not be willing to pay you money they owe you, and you may need to start talking to an attorney. If you're going through a divorce, you may have reasons to suspect you're not going to get child support. But suspicious behavior about, or suspicions, not yet revealed, we're not sure yet, but that you're going to get played somehow, and you do want to talk to someone, even at work. Maybe, you're not sure you're going to get the bonus that you deserve, the bonus raise. So you go to HR just to confirm, But yeah, that's what these cards speak to. The idea of not wanting to be taken advantage of, not wanting to be a maybe you have been in the past, let things go, but okay, you can't afford the child support, okay, we'll let it go, and then next thing you know, no one's paying. It could even be a tenant that you have. It could be anyone that might owe you money, or that you think isn't going to pay the money. I have a lot of people that I know that have rental apartments who, due to the forbearance and the COVID, now they're lifting it. They're not sure they're going to get their rent now. So there's that. Okay. Well, that's funny. The unicorn emoji. That's funny, Aaron. Very mature. Very mature. I'm not making fun of me. I'm not making fun. It's just one of those things that you say, huh. Okay, Taurus. And the thing is, because the moon is upward, I can't even tell you if those suspicions are founded or not. I can't even sit there and say, but I always say where there's smoke, there's fire. So if you're thinking you might want to seek out professional help, and that is that card, that legal card, the Five of Swords, you may want to be asking around, like, what do I do if? What happens if this person doesn't pay? What happens if this doesn't happen? So, okay. The conversation up too, there was I forget which industry somebody was talking about, where people come in for training, get trained, and then they leave. They get paid to get trained, and then they're out the door. A few different industries actually, but a lot of frustration there with that as well, like trying to keep employees in place. Okay, Becky, there you go. All right. Okay, Gemini. We have the Page of Cups reversed. We have the Ten of Wands reversed. The Eight of Wands reversed. Justice. The Page of Wands reversed. And the King of Swords reversed. Jesus. Now, you know, whenever cards, the signs are next to each other or conjunct, we see similarities. So we saw Taurus needing to call a lawyer. This isn't that different. Charlotte broke the camel's back, Ten of Wands reversed. Eight of Wands reversed has you focused very heavy on career, Gemini. The Justice card, Page of Wands reversed, King of Swords reversed. Page of Cups reversed. These cards make me think of someone who is married to a very difficult bully of a man and needs to get on board getting a career set up so they don't get stuck. If you've got young children, a lot of times and you can't work, it's fine. Go to school. Go to school at night. Go to school on the computer. Get some kind of a degree so when you leave, you have some kind of a job. Hey, Michael. That's what maybe these cards make you think of. This Page of Cups reversed, you know, can speak to children or a child who's depressed or anxious. Again, the Ten of Wands, straw that broke the camel's back. It's affecting the kids now. That's when people get out, by the way. I just had this talk with someone. You'll get out when it affects the kids. When this person goes from bullying you to bullying the child, then you'll get out. And that's true. A lot of times the mother will take it, but the day that the man hits the kid or does something to the kid, that's when all hell does break loose. And I'm always there. You know, there's this thing you can do before. You don't have to let it get to that point. The reading is all about that. Let's avoid that, you know? Heads up. But I am seeing children being affected by someone who's very difficult in home. Or again, it doesn't have to be in your home. It could be someone you know. Maybe it's your kid. Maybe it's someone, you know, that you know. And watch out. Make sure that those kids are not being abused. The Justice card is here. The police may need to be brought in. But if you're married to this person or you're with this person, focus on work. Focus on what you need to do so you can afford to support yourself and get away. Okay, Gemini? There has been a big rise in domestic violence too. I can tell you that. A lot of that right now. Now the dog days of summer, as things heat up, that happens. You know, it is part of the season. Pressure's on now too. Again, with forbearance, people are going to start getting really anxious. They're getting really angry on the roads again. I know they always were. I don't know. Oh, and one other thing. God, keep talking, Laura. Has anyone else noticed here in Connecticut how much tree work is being done? Like everywhere. I've been here long enough. I don't remember any time when we had so many tree crews out, roads blocked off, and they're taking down trees like crazy. So one of my readers, Patty, was saying to me 2 weeks ago that the trees were nervous and the trees were very watchful. And I've noticed the trees seem like I want to believe that they suspect it's going to be a bad hurricane season and they're trying to get in front of it. But I don't know. That explains it for me. Anybody else getting any feelings about weather? July starts hurricane season in Connecticut. So have we heard any news about that? Are we due for a bad hurricane season? We haven't had any in a few years now. Yep. I know, Andrea. I know. It's not lost on me. It's a bad time for the animals. They're taking down whole trees, whole limbs at a time when a lot of the birds are nesting and the animals have their young. And Yeah, it's not good. All right. But I've never seen it like this. I've never seen where I drive, I'm either getting rerouted or having to wait to get around tree work. I've never seen it where just, okay. I'm looking at comments. Fire and drought. The trees are really talkative. Yep. Okay. Jess is saying that down by the water, by Bridgeport, the weather and the winds, um, traffic, yeah, tree work. Okay, you're not commenting over there, YouTube. You're being quiet. All right, where am I? Gemini, Cancer, Cancer. We're good. Be here all night long. Where I'm going here. All right, Cancer. We have the King of Coins reversed. We have the Eight of Swords. Jesus Christ. We have the Queen of Wands. Excuse me, Queen of Wands. The Fool reversed. Temperance reversed. And the Two of Cups reversed. Well, those nights for readings, I guess, huh? This is not the happiest cards in the world. Yeah, I know. My son is way up north in California, way up north near actually it's right at the foot of major woods before you go to Oregon, and of course it's always a concern, the fires up there. And I do have to say, just so you know, one of the things my son, in terms of fire management, one thing you do is you sweep the woods. You know, you do have to clean up the debris, the dead sticks. You sweep the woods, all the pine needles. That's tinder. So when a certain someone talked about that and was laughed at for talking about that, no, that's something that people who do anything else know about fire prevention and know about the tending of woods in the forests. That's something you do have to do. It's not speaking up for somebody, just saying. Probably should have met with a little less derision because it is a real thing. Okay? Sick of people don't know what they're talking about, weighing in on stuff. So, anywho, Cancer. Shit. The King of Coins reversed, the Eight of Swords. Queen of Wands. It almost makes me think of a woman who's working while husband's out of work. Fool reversed. Alchemy reversed. Two of Cups reversed. This isn't good. Two of Cups reversed. Two people want two different things. Out of balance. Not moving forward. King of Coins reversed is usually either one of two things: a man who's not working, or a man who is very selfish. Money is a high priority. Money before people. But I see right below that the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Swords, which is a sense of helplessness around the situation. I think it's more about a man out of work, or a man who's maybe business isn't making money, and I'm looking at the woman trying to support the family, the woman trying to, and it's like trying to bail out a rowboat that's got a hole in it. You know, it's really, and it's having its effect on the relationship too. I'll pull one more card. Five of Coins reversed. I'm glad it's reversed because the Five of Coins upright is a bankruptcy card. I feel they're going to be spared from that. They're not going to go bankrupt, but it sure is playing it close. And I'm not seeing a break in the action for the female in this union. Okay. And when I see female, I'm responding to be so socially correct. I'm responding to what the cards are: Queen, King. One partner is holding it together for the unit, and it's not going well. And I'm not sure that there's work coming, but it's being held together by a threads here. Okay, this is definitely about money, and I mean, the Fool reversed and Temperance reversed. That's things out of balance and it not changing anytime soon. So, one more card for Cancer. The Emperor. Okay. If it's a business for the man, I don't see him losing his business. But it's going to be a while before things get back on track. Okay, Cancer? Now, again, does that mean every Cancer? No, it does not. Maybe you know somebody. Maybe there's someone in your family. Maybe you're watching one of your kids struggle with this. Okay? I try to tell you what the cards are so those of you who have tarot cards at home can follow along. Okay? Go to the cards, see how you translate, see how you decipher them. How do you read these cards? You know, the meanings change based on what they're laying next to. That's Tarot 102. Once you know the cards, then you find out how they change as they reverse and what they're laying next to. Okay, so Leo, we have the 8 of Coins. We have the 5 of Wands reversed. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 4 of Wands reversed, the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Cups. Jeez. Wow. All right. Well, the 8 of Coins is working and actually being motivated by your work, motivated to work, enjoying your work, feeling enjoyment, and okay, with your work. 5 of Wands reversed, tired of arguing, not doing it. And that's part of enjoying the work. You're no longer engaging in whatever mundane crap is going on around you. You're disengaged. 8 of Cups. I'm going to say you may actually be looking at a move or a trip. 8 of Cups. Can be a going home card. 4 of Wands reversed. 10 of Swords. 10 of Cups. Honestly, Leo, it looks like you're just going along, going to work, no longer engaging in office gossip, no longer letting it bother you, with plans to pretty much start over again or do something totally different. No one knows. You're keeping it to yourself. Leo's playing their cards close to the chest here, but this 4 of Wands reversed. You know, you're working. It's just not going the way you want it to go. It's okay. I want to say there's a chance of even relocation. 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups. You may just be making quiet plans to exit stage left. Like I said, people on a dime. I'm moving. I'm going. Leo, looks like you're thinking the same thing. Gonna put up with anybody's crap anymore? It's okay. Don't appreciate me? No problem. I'm gonna work, do my job while I'm doing it. Just like I said, if you're being abused, find a way to support yourself. In this case, Leo is just gonna say, it's okay. I'll just find me a whole other career someplace else. And just do it quietly. No one needs to know your plans, Leo. You know, one thing Leos don't get credit for is, first of all, their loyalty. They're intensely loyal. And secondly, their work ethic. Most Leos have their own businesses or aspire to that. They really do. Leos lead. I'm a Leo rising. I'll work 16 hours for me before I work 8 hours for you. And most Leos, this is my 4th business too. The shop is my 4th business. Most of which I started when I was still working full-time jobs while I was pregnant or having children. So the work ethic of a Leo is amazing. And the creativity as well. A lot of them own salons, hair. A lot of women who own salons are either Libras usually or Leos. Jewelry shops, anything, jewelry stores, anything and they like being on the cutting edge or something different, avant-garde. Definitely. Anywho, Virgo. We're at Virgo. We have the Seven of Coins. We have the Two of Wands reversed. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the High Priestess reversed, the Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant. Okay, well, how do I read these cards? How indeed. Well, we start with the Seven of Coins, which is usually how can I make more money, basically. How can I make more money? Seven of Coins. Two of Wands reversed, Knight of Cups. High Priestess reversed, Ace of Swords, Hierophant. I almost want to think it's two separate issues. I'm just trying to figure out here how they jive up. The Two of Wands reversed is not feeling supported in your career for some reason. I think, though, it's just you feel it. I don't think it's the truth, Virgo. I think you just feel like you're not being supported. Maybe you weren't adequately trained. Maybe they just thought you could handle it, which is very much things that happen to a Virgo. You seem so capable, but they maybe didn't finish the training that they meant to do, or didn't finish showing you everything you should have known. And now you're like, damn, I think you like what you do. I think you love what you do, actually. Knight of Cups. I think you are coming to the conclusion they like you. Virgo is one of those signs, though, that does struggle with the whole everyone hates me thing. That is, Virgos tend to think people are against them when they're not. I've been on the edge of that with a few Virgos. It's Ace of Swords, strong communication, Hierophant. I think it's just about communication, Virgo. Whatever you're going through at work, and it looks like it's really a work issue, not a relationship issue, not emotional, except that you like what you do. Speak up if you need more training. Speak up if they, drop the ball here. Ace of Swords here, but you're not going to look weak, or you're not going to look like you don't know your stuff. If you didn't get shown everything properly, or you need to be shown again, for God's sake, speak up. How can I make more money? That's Seven of Coins. With Virgo, it could also be, do I deserve the money, or am I working to capacity? That's all Virgo stuff. God, you guys angst over this shit. I sit with so many Virgos. I can really speak to this. Virgos are usually sure somebody is ready to fire them, or they're sure that, it's amazing. Let me throw one more card for Virgo. Yeah, Seven of Wands, training, right there, school, training, boom. Virgo, ask for what you need. It's really okay. All right? If you're not, I'm not going to repeat myself. It's a broken record. You get it, right? I have a Virgo that I adore, and she's a Reiki healer. Amazing. I've known a few Reiki and energy healers, Virgo. And their attention to detail, their exquisite training, but they never feel like they're trained enough. They never feel like they're, it's almost like they think that they're con artists. Like they're there by accident. I'm like, you're not there by accident. You're good at what you do. Yeah, but I man, oh man, Virgo, please. So, Libra, Four of Cups, Six of Wands reversed, Ten of Coins, Two of Coins reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, and the Magician. Okay. What do I see happening here? Well, the Four of Cups is, what do I want? Okay? What do I want? Emotionally, what do I want? Six of Wands reversed, sense of, not really moving forward with your career, and there's no advancement happening. It seems like you have a little time on your hands, maybe. Ten of Coins, home, real estate, selling real estate, investing in real estate, fixing up the home, making money out of the home. Two of Coins reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, and the Magician. I almost want to think that this is somebody who's, well, Queen of Cups reversed is usually a female who's depressed, really good at something, and is thinking, I'd rather be working out of my house. I wish I could have a career and a business out of my home. And I'm going to say it looks like you can, Libra. It looks like that's quite possible. These cards, yeah, I don't know if you can quit the day job just yet, but and how you're going to structure it, you have to do that. But I want to say you're capable. Whatever it is that you do well, and it could be a business. I'm going to say the next step is structure. You know, get your license, get some business cards, figure out, get a business plan. That's another book that I'm writing, by the way, Spirituality and Business, but just how you structure a business. And also, you don't be too quick to jump on that LLC thing, okay? Don't be so quick with the LLC. You can do a sole proprietor. Talisman was a sole proprietorship, and then it became an LLC when I moved to Derby, and it became Talisman and Cauldron LLC. You don't necessarily, unless you have a lot of real estate or you're concerned that you're going to overextend yourself and lose your home, but if you've got some little home-based business, you don't have to do an LLC to protect anything. I should show you my black skirt covered in white when I talk about the lovely cockatoo dust, because he was cleaning himself here and just uncovered what looks like huge dandruff flakes. Anyway, Libra, that's what I'm seeing for you. Okay? I think, and it may be someone that you know who needs maybe you have a friend who needs that push to say, no, you're good at this, you could do this. But yeah, Libra, give it some thought. The other thing I'm going to tell you, I don't know what state you live in, but here in Connecticut, they want you to go into business for yourself. The state of Connecticut wants you to do this. They encourage it. They will help you. Call Department of Revenue Services. There are people that will work with you, get you your business license, walk you through the whole process. They want your taxes. They want you to do it. They want you to succeed. They want you to get revenue, and they want to tax that revenue. So trust me, they're going to help you all they can to start a business. Don't hesitate in that respect. It does not cost anything like you would think. A business license is not expensive. It's $50, or it was $50. LLC, I mean, just a plain sole proprietorship, not that expensive, really. And but please do it the right way. Don't get Hey Jennifer, how you doing? Okay, so that's Libra. You ready, Libra? Do it. Start the process. One thing, to think about when you're starting your own business, though, guys, and this is something I did with Talisman, is you need a vision statement or a business plan. Now, for my shop, I did a vision statement. But have a business plan. And in that business plan, and again, Google search, I'm losing my voice. I've been reading since like 10 o'clock this morning. Google search, how to write a business plan, because it needs to have your projected growth, what you want to do, how it affects the community. I mean, a good business plan is multi-dimensional, and you will keep it and add to it as you grow your business. But you usually keep your original plan, believe it or not, and you just augment it. I'm still looking at my vision statement. It still holds true 14 years later. A good business plan, a good business, and that's what you start with, by the way. Before you apply for the license, really look at what you want to do, and realistically, the money you think you're going to make. And I can assure you, I was years before I started making the money I thought I'd be making when I opened my business. It took me, I went through the Great Recession of 2008 and 9. I opened in 2007, so that definitely set me back a ways. But okay, so anyways, that's just some helpful suggestions from me. All right. Holy mo. Scorpio. Wow. Okay. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Scorpio, we start with Tower reversed. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Strength card. The Three of Wands. The Ace of Coins reversed. And the King of Wands. Okay. Now, where mild-mannered Libra is pensively considering a business, probably a home-based business, politely, sweetly, as Libras do, Scorpio is taking a different approach. Scorpio, Tower reversed. Chaotic change that you are bringing on. Passion is Ace of Cups, strength. Wow. Three of Wands, schooling. Ace of Coins reversed. King of Wands. You know, most would think set my plans first and then ease into things. Scorpio, approaching is more like a wrecking ball approach to taking down a building. They are, yeah. I'm going to say, wow, okay. I'm trying to put this in words. Tower reverse. This is chaotic change, chaotic endings, chaos. And yet, it's controlled, much like a wrecking ball is controlled, right? We control wrecking balls. Passion, strength. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Education, the Three of Wands, King of Wands. It's just the money. Ace of Coins. It's basically the funds to get starting. But it's almost like if I build it, they will come approach here with Scorpio. I'll tear it down and start build it back. It'll be just fine. I'm gonna say probably it's gonna be just fine. I've got it's all here. The energy is here. The education's here. Money's not here, but you can make money. This really makes me think of someone who just fuck it. I'm gonna quit my job and I'm just gonna go at it full speed. You know, I'm just gonna I'm done waiting. I'm just gonna I don't and a few who actually just had home-based businesses or was doing something on the side, and said, fuck it, I'm just gonna go full bore at it and day job and it'll be fine. Oh, Jennifer, you're welcome. Welcome, honey. I'm glad. All right, Scorpio, subtle as attack in church on Sunday, but effective, and going to be, and I'm sure successful. They'll find the money to fund it. That. But the same, and as I said, when the signs are conjunct, we see similar, just a little different. All right, Scorpio, you get them. God help anybody in your way. God help anybody. Should I stop you? Pity the fool. Pity the fool who steps in front of a Scorpio and says, "You're not doing that." God. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine that? I can't. Okay, Sagittarius. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Six of Swords reversed. We have the Nine of Cups reversed, Queen of Swords, and the Death card. Okay. Well, the first thing that jumps out at me, honestly, is when I look at these cards, the first thing I think of is somebody who's madly in love with someone, and the mother-in-law doesn't like them. It could be the husband or the wife, or the mother-in-law just doesn't like you, and it's never going to change in you. You just accept it. You're never going to like me. You are never going to like me. Oh well, you know. It, that's the first thought I have here. Seven of Swords reversed. I'm not paying attention to the gossip. I'm not paying attention to the negativity. Three of Cups. I choose to be love. I choose love. I choose to be in a state of love. Love the person I'm with. Love my partner. Six of Swords reversed. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here. You can't chase me off. The Nine of Cups reversed. The Queen of Swords and the Death card. Can't fix it. Can't change it. Fuck it. You know. I'm just going to ignore you. I'm just not going to pay attention. You just don't matter. You're dead to me. I choose. So it could be a work thing. It could be a home thing. It could be, you know what? You just don't matter enough. You're not going to ruin my life. You're not going to ruin my fun. You're not going to take this from me. You know. I'm going to ignore it. You can't have my joy. That's these cards. You can't have my joy. Whoever you are, you thief of joy, you can't have it. And you know what? That's a Sag. In one ear, out the other. Whatever. Sag could give two shits. I love Sag for that. Not when I was married to one, but you know, all the rest of the time. My daughter's a Sag. I love her. I love my Sag friends. They you can't keep a Sag down. You cannot keep a good Sag down. They're just like, okay, well, we're done crying now. It's like, it's been 5 minutes. Yeah, that was long enough. We're done. I'm off. Too much to do. Too many things to see. Adventures to be had. I can't be bothered. So, anyway, that's Sag. Hope that helped. Sag, good for you. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Capricorn, the Lovers reversed. The Nine of Swords reversed. The Four of Coins. The Knight of Swords reversed. The Five of Cups reversed. And the Nine of Coins. So, how do I read these cards? Lovers reversed. Nine of Swords reversed. Four of Coins. It's a little different than Sag. Flip it, okay? Because where Sag is like, you can't have my joy, Capricorn's like, you can't have my money, okay? You can't have my money. Um, um, it's really about, you know, um, instead of like, you thief of joy, it's like, you thief, you know, you're costing me too much money. You're too expensive for me. And I'm done. Five of Cups reversed. I'm moving on. Not even talking. I don't know if it's a relationship. I don't know if it was a hobby. I don't know what it was, but it was draining financially. And Capricorn's like, yeah, we're done. It's okay. I know. I'm not sharing with you. It could be that. It could be someone that, the type of, you're always picking up the tab, it's always on you. Like, yeah, we're done with that. You know? I'm done with your broke ass. It really does read like that. It's like I'm not financing you anymore. That's funny. I don't know. Oh, Capricorn. Love them. Capricorns are some of the funniest people on earth. Their sense of humor is so dry. Sag. You gotta embrace it. And there's a book that just came out on the sun signs. I gotta get it in the store. And it just talks about, well, you know what? I got to get it and we'll talk about it because I saw it through a quick scan and it was a new book on one of the publishers. And I'm like, I got to get that book because it does speak to, I mean, your sun sign is your authentic self. All the other stuff weighs in and is what makes it unique, like a fingerprint. But, Pisces is a Pisces. A Sag is a Sag. You're not going to find a Sag wanting to be bogged down, and not that they won't be responsible. It's just that they're not going to be the same kind of responsible as, say, a Pisces might be or a Virgo might be. And you don't mistake those two signs. You don't mistake a Virgo and a Sag. You don't mistake devil may care with, God is in the details. You just don't. There's no comparing that. You don't compare an Aquarius with a Cancer. You don't compare someone who's like, I need my freedom, I need my space, I'm an individual with, oh my God, can I inhale you? That's a Cancer. You're mine and no one will ever touch you. It's your mind. This is my home. You're mine. You're in my home. Mine. Cancer. And there's Aquarius screaming, running out the door because that's just so not Aquarius. But, but maybe if they have a Cancer moon, they're more apt to be homebody-ish. Anyway, I digress because I'm looking at Aquarius, right? Yes, I am. The Knight of Wands reversed. The Three of Swords reversed. The Page of Swords. The Nine of Wands. The Hermit reversed. And the Knight of Coins reversed. Damn. So this really is Aquarius with the nose to the grindstone. Knight of Wands, working. Three of Swords reversed, anxiety. Page of Swords, really working with a goal, for sure. But unlike Capricorn, although they are both ruled by Saturn, there's some similarities with Capricorn and Aquarius. Aquarius isn't quite the type to isolate. They're a social sign. They rule the house of brotherly love. And this is Aquarius really feeling the isolation. Like work, and money and work and what else? Aquarius? What else is going on here for you? It's like you're building a career. It looks like there's either opportunities to advance, but I think it's sort of the wear and tear of the isolation, the lack of free time, the lack of fun time, downtime, party time, travel time. It's starting to wear on Aquarius heavily. I'll throw one more card. The Sun. Oh, good. Okay. So I'm going to say before summer's over, vacation. Certainly you got an eye on the prize. And that's where Capricorn and Aquarius have in common. Eye on the prize. And don't forget, Aquarius is a fixed sign. They can get in a rut. But yeah, it's okay. It has a happy ending. You're not gonna kill yourself working too hard. All right. Hey, Faith, how are you? All right. And lastly, we have Pisces. Just enough cards to do Pisces. The last 6 cards left. Okay, Pisces, what do we see? Pisces, we have the Six of Cups. Yeehaw! We have the Devil reversed. We have the Queen of Coins. We have Judgment reversed. We have the Three of Coins. And we have the Page of Coins. So money, money, and money for Pisces, right? What's going on with Pisces? The first card up is the Six of Cups. Going home, heading home, being home, home. Really, Six of Cups. Could be travel, but Devil reversed, ending of any negativity, getting away from. I'm starting to get tired. I'm really, this is me starting to get goofy tired. Devil reversed is breaking away from anything that is toxic, okay? And the Queen of Coins, making the money, not going anywhere. There's the Three of Coins, and there's the Page of Coins. It's just money, money, and more money coming in, man. Well, as I say, signs that are close together, we'll see similarities, just like Aquarius, money, 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 working on money. But here's the difference, man. I think where Aquarius is working to for a goal of advancement, career advancement, promotion. It's about home for Pisces. It's about home. So it's money going back in the home, things that are toxic. Um, it could be going into a new home or anything toxic being removed from the home. It's celebration and money and success. Honestly, you're not going anywhere, and I mean that in a good way. It's like what it'd be like is if in a bad marriage, in a bad relationship, saying you're moving out. Okay, I can afford this. You're leaving, not me. Okay, we're good. Bye bye. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a bad habit. It could be. It really does feel almost more like an emotion than a person, frankly. But it's negativity. It's something toxic, and it's just like nope, no more. I'm focused on better things, and I'm not going to be distracted. That's why. Not going to be distracted. Working, focusing, building the bank account. That's right. Alrighty. And that is the 12 signs. Yes, and I'm a Pisces too. So go team Pisces, making the money. Making the money good. All right, everybody. I guess all I can say is be kind. People are going through it. And if you're blessed to be in a happy marriage, or if you're blessed to be in a place where you have extra, or you're able to put a little aside, and just be kind. Understand other people are really struggling. People are really scared. A lot of us, because I've read and studied so much prophecy. While I don't love what's coming up, I at least it's like I'm forewarned is forearmed, and you kind of can handle it. There's a lot of people out there who are just picking up in the ether. I mean, my newsletter this month was about intuition, right? It's a good newsletter. I hope you liked it. I'm about intuition and intuitive abilities, and I think that again, untrained intuition can feel very chaotic when you're just picking up on chaotic energy. I know something's changing. Oh my God, I don't know what it is. Doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel safe. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're all gonna die. That's Whereas if you trained your intuition, if you're a little more honed in, it's like some of us may die, but we'll go on as a species. I'm joking. Bad joke. I'm tired. Only some of us are gonna die. Thank you, Donna. Thank you. Yes, guys. So, anyways, going to be closed on Sunday. I'm getting my first 3-day weekend in a very long time since COVID. I have had no time off, and before that, it was well over a decade. So, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm actually painting my apartment, and it is endless because I decided to paint all the trim in my over a century-year-old house black. And my good friend Christian Day there had showed his house, and I'd already decided to do it, but he's got this black trim and it looks really sharp. Except that this house was rented out for a lot of its life and no one loved it. And there's missing moldings and there's cracks and there's broken moldings and there's holes. And much of the molding is glocked on paint that has to be heat gunned off. Yeah, heat gun. And you know how many coats of even Sherwin-Williams best paint, how many coats it takes to cover and have a nice black? Yeah, yeah. I'll be doing this. I'm going to be done. 3 days, I'm going to be done. I've been working on it now for months. So that's what I'll be doing. Anyway, everyone, thank you. Everybody behave. And I will see you next week. Have a happy, happy 4th of July. All right. God bless America. Bye. Now we have to